This week, we are going to go over asynchronous processing and multi-threading, and this is our last .NET unit. Next week, we will start on Razor pages, and the C# frameworks like Razor pages do require use of Visual Studio uh, because we will be creating a backend database, we'll be generating it, and Macs do not have that capability. So make sure for next week that you have access to a PC. And you can certainly use the computers in Osterlin, the business pod, which I believe has 5 computers, all have Visual Studio installed. So this week, what you're going to be doing is going through multi-threading first. And basically, you'll learn about what a thread is, how to create one, how to manage it. You'll also learn about what a task is and the fact that a task basically runs on a thread. But tasks are managed by the .NET framework, and threads are really connected more to your operating system. Okay, so you'll learn about threads and tasks, and we'll go through several different coding examples so you can see how to run them. The examples in the lecture demo that show how to see a running task or thread utilize Visual Studio. I am not sure if it is possible for you to see them in VS Code because we have to go into a thread window, which is part of Visual Studio. Okay, so it's more a capability of the software. Once we get done with multi-threading, we will get into asynchronous operations, and you will see a lot more asynchronous operations once we get into working in the .NET framework applications because we utilize data sources in those applications where we store data and we retrieve the data. And anytime you're retrieving data from a database, you do use asynchronous operations so that your code can continue running while you're waiting for the database query. Okay, so we'll learn about that. And then I created a real short document that just kind of overviews the difference between tasks and threads. And it does include asynchronous information in there, which is why I couldn't really put this under either multi-threading or asynchronous because it kind of pulls in pieces of both. Okay, it's quite short, but it should drive home what the overall differences are between tasks and threads. And then you're going to go through the understanding check. It is set up just like all the other ones, where you can do it an unlimited number of times. And then we get into the lab assignment, which there is a separate video for. I believe there's only, well, there's 3 exercises, but I don't think that they are going to take you all that long. So you can see exercise 3 deals with using async and await, and I am giving you the code. So I want you to use this code, and then you're going to be converting some of the methods and some of the commands into asynchronous commands and methods. And then for the first and second program, the first program, you're going to copy and paste what I'm giving you. It's basically called thread race. And I've kind of gotten started by creating a couple threads, but you actually need 3 more. So you're going to be modifying this program. Okay. And then for exercise 2, what you're going to do is you're going to take the program from exercise 1. You are going to copy and paste it into exercise 2, and you're going to convert the threads into tasks. Okay. And so then you'll run that. Okay, so that's basically the assignment. I don't anticipate it's going to take you a super long time to get it done, but it should kind of highlight the differences between threads, tasks, and how to set up asynchronous operations. For additional resources, you can see that I've got information on the thread class and threads. I've also got information on tasks and asynchronous programming. I also included the stopwatch class because that is used. Believe that I'm using it in the lab exercise. We can take another look at that, but I'm pretty sure we've got it down here. Just so you can kind of compare time. And let me see if I can find it. Da, da, da. All right, it's probably in the method that you have to create. Let me look here. I'm going to pause so I can find that for you. There it is. Alrighty, here it is, right under my nose. So we do use the stopwatch class in here. So for more information about that, here is a link to information on that class. If you have questions this week or if you run into problems, please let me know. And I hope you all have an awesome week.